Hey, what's up, y'all? It's me, your girl, Gigi the Glam Goddess, and I'm back with another video. And this week is all about gender dysphoria, okay? Yes, I said it. This week's topic is about gender dysphoria. So I'm going to go ahead and get on into what I got on this page. And yeah, okay. So gender dysphoria. What is gender dysphoria? Gender dysphoria is something that transgender people go through. And so I'm gonna go ahead and just read verbatim what I got. I ain't even going to try to sit up here and give it off the dome with y'all, okay? So I'm gonna give y'all the Wikipedia version, then I'm gonna give y'all my version, okay? So now, gender dysphoria, the condition of feeling one's emotional and physiological identity as male or female to be opposite to one's biological sex, okay? So if that was a little confusing, let me go ahead and tell you what the Ebonics version of what I said, okay? So the feeling of being in the wrong body, okay? The feeling of being in the wrong sex assigned at birth. The feeling of being disconnected from your body. The feeling of being uncomfortable in your body and your own gender. The feeling of almost hating the vessel that you were born in, okay? And I know that that was deep, but yeah, that's what I got, okay? So, now, I know that that was deep. I'm going to give it a second. I'm going to let that marinate for a few people. Now, I deal with this. I ain't going to sit up here and act like, you know, I deal with it and I deal with it so good. Girl, I be in this motherfucking bed right here. I be in this same bed, knocked out. Okay, knocked out, laying down hours at a time. Okay, I be having to fight myself every morning to get up. Okay, because the anxiety, the depression kicks in. The thought of having to look in the mirror gets overwhelming. Okay, this is me as a transgender person telling you personally what it's like dealing with gender dysphoria. This is not easy, but it's the feeling of not liking what you see every day when you look in the mirror. The feeling of, even when you transition, of the feeling of still feeling like you look like the same person that you used to be. The feeling of hating how you look, or wanting to be somebody else, to look like somebody else, or, you know, the feeling of just completely hating yourself, hating your body. Okay, it's almost like body dysmorphia, if y'all are familiar with that, except for it has to deal with your gender. Okay, and so you know, as a transgender person and still, you know, looking at yourself and still seeing some resemblance of who you used to be can be sometimes heartbreaking for your self-esteem and make you feel like you don't want to get up and be a productive citizen in the world. It makes you feel like, I don't want to do shit. Fuck living. And I'm not saying it in a suicidal way, but forget getting up every day and going to work. Forget, you know, getting myself to look presentable. Even getting yourself up looking presentable is a struggle. I know the pressure as a woman that women we feel in general is a lot. It's a lot for us to feel that as women, you know, and just to feel that pressure as a woman, and then it being amplified by you being transgender. It's like 10 times worse, you know, because it's that pressure, and then the extra expectation of if you are a transgender woman, you better look like this, you know, is so much high expectations for us, okay? And I know this is deep. I know that this is a lot, okay? But I'm going to go ahead and get into some of the ways that we can deal with gender dysphoria and some of the ways that I use, some of the tips I use that I'm going to be sharing with y'all today, all right? So let's go ahead and get on into it. So the first tip I got for this video is to take things a day at a time. Take it a day at a time, y'all. I cannot stress this enough. Take it a day at a time or you will stress yourself the hell out. What I mean by this is sometimes as transgender women, it's certain surgeries we want, it's certain a certain look that we want to have, and sometimes we want to obtain it so fast and quick to alleviate that gender dysphoria. But we gotta not be so comfortable, not be so consumed with the outcome, with the final result of thing, and fall in love with the journey. This is so important. Fall in love with the journey, y'all. We have to fall in love with the journey again. We have to fall in love with the transition again. If any of y'all know transgender women out here, if y'all watching, if y'all remember just when you first, that thrill of first having your first hormones, it was like a thrill. It was a new beginning. You felt like such joy about starting this new thing in your life, this new part in your life. We have to get back to that part again. Sometimes, the hormones kick in. We'll be like, okay, all right, cool, all right, I reached that level. Now it's like, okay, you ready to get to the next level so quick that you haven't really got to enjoy the level that you're on. Okay, because you're so focused on getting to the next level as quick as possible. So for trans women, take it a day at a time. We're going to get our surgeries, girl. We are going to get our surgeries, bitch. I'm telling you. I know it. Okay? We just got to take our time. We got to ease it down. And if we did have our surgeries, we have to learn to love what we already got. Learn to love and be grateful for what we already got, and live in the happiness of that for as long as possible. Okay, y'all? Okay, now, the next part for this video, the next tip for this video is to focus more on all the things that you like about yourself. Okay, even your personality. This is a big one. Stop focusing so much on what you don't like about yourself, all the masculine features that you hate about yourself, and you want to change and get this surgery and that surgery. Stop focusing on that so much. Stop focusing on that so much. Focus on all of your accomplishments and your transition. Hold on, y'all. My mouth is dry. I'm sorry. I gotta keep it real with y'all. What was I? Okay. But you got to focus on your accomplishments that you already achieved. Focus on what you already got going on for yourself. Stop focusing on all the shit that you want to change about yourself, and focus on all the things that you accomplished in your transition. This is a big one. Like I just was saying, live in the now of what you already accomplished as long as possible, okay? Be grateful for now and to have faith that you're getting what you need to get done. Fall in love with the journey. Okay, focus on all the things that you love about yourself and all the feminine aspects about yourself, and less about the masculine. Focus on all the feminine parts of your personality and who you are as a woman. Okay, and fall in love with that again. Okay, now the next part for this video is speak over yourself, okay? Speak over yourself. Speak good shit to yourself. Stop telling yourself bad shit all the time. Even saying gender dysphoria, I have gender dysphoria. Stop saying that you have gender dysphoria. I know I even, have said it. I've said it a lot of times, okay? I'm not, judging. But I caught myself to even say, stop saying that you had that, or you're going to keep dealing with it. Okay? Yeah, that we have it, but say, I deal with. Okay? I deal with this. Don't keep saying that you have that. Just speak over yourself. Speak. I have this. I have a great personality. I am beautiful. I love myself. I love the way that I look. I am talented. I am beautiful. I am feminine. I am creative. I am sexy. You know, speak life into yourself, okay? During this transitioning and trying to become somebody else, you have to feed that seed. You have to grow yourself. You think of yourself as a seed, and that you got to keep watering yourself with that seed, with the positive words and affirmations that you're speaking over yourself, okay? Very important. Now, the next part for this video is know that you are divine feminine energy. We are strong women. This is so important, y'all. We are strong ass women. I'm really not trying to make this video too long, but I gotta get in the devil ass real quick, because he be having us really so deep down in our minds, y'all. And I'm telling you, stop allowing these negative thoughts to consume yourself, to become who you are. You are not your thoughts, and you are not your body. Okay? Very important. We are divine feminine energy. God made us in his image and his likeness. And if God is masculine and feminine energy, well, shit, we are too. And if you ask creator and you really break down the etymology of what a woman is a man with a womb. And yeah, we wasn't born with a physical womb, but we were born with a spiritual womb, and we birth shit out of our spiritual womb, and we nurture and grow things from it. Okay, so know that we are divine, that you are divine feminine energy. We are divine feminine energy, and that you are a woman. You are a strong woman. We endure lots of shit as women, and the umbrella of woman that we are. Okay, so yes, that is so important, y'all. I hope that y'all got that and y'all really hear me. Okay, make a vision board. Okay, so this is the practical part of shit. This is really like manifesting the woman that you want to be. Make a vision board. Make your vision board. What are you doing? If you don't have your vision board going on, what are you doing? If you want to be a certain type of woman, yeah. So for some people, you looking at other people. That's one thing too that the Holy Spirit just hit me. Stop looking at other people transition, and other people, other women, and where they are, and all these models, and you know, following these models and all of this shit. You know, that's polluting your mind and making you think that a woman's supposed to look a certain type of way. Stop following that shit. I just, real quick note, I don't know where that came from. The Holy Spirit just brought that out and just say that, okay? But make your vision board, okay? And make the vision plain. If you want to be somebody, if you want to go somewhere, you better wake up and pay the hell attention, okay? No, for real though, y'all. But you got to make a vision board, and you got to make it plain, okay? You want to be this woman. What does that woman look like? What does she smell like? Where does she go? What does she eat? Okay? Make your vision board, okay? As a woman, the woman that you want to be, that is going to help you manifest a lot of shit, okay? And you constantly looking at it and to say, okay, it's going to give you that drive every day to say, okay, I'm getting there. I'm working towards it, okay? Now, last thing, no, I got a couple more, but really quick, start being that person. Oh, I didn't mean to say that. Oh, I'm gonna cut that out. Okay, now also another practical tip: you can carry a piece of rose quartz. Carry yourself a piece of rose quartz around. I have a little piece of rose quartz. Let me see if I can get it. I got a little piece of rose quartz right here. I like bigger pieces, like heart size, big pieces. But this is just a little piece. But pretty much rose quartz it influences love. The color pink alone represents self-love. And as trans women, when we're going through this transition, okay, the most thing that we need to help us in our transition and to grow and be the women that we desire to be is self-love. So I love rose quartz because it influences self-love. So what I do is I pray over it. I ask God to imbue this stone with self-love and to help me love myself, dear God, and be reminded to love myself every time that I look at it and I hold this crystal. Okay, so that's a really big key. Little tip to self-love, okay? Now, next one, do feminine activities. Do feminine activities that's going to make you feel good. Do your hair, do your makeup. I know sometimes even when you finish doing that, you may still feel, some type of way. But listen, don't sit there and be depressed. You have to do shit that's going to make you feel good. You have to do things that is going to make you feel good as a woman. Take spiritual baths. Go on a date by yourself. Do feminine activities, self-care activities that make you feel good. Whatever that is for you. If it's a facial, do a facial day in strawberries and with your robe on and watch, TV or, whatever case might be for you. Do some self-love activities, some feminine activities to help you feel good, better with your gender dysphoria, okay? Okay. Now, the last tip for this video is, the almost last tip, I got one more after this. But you have to start being the person. You got to start acting like that person, the woman that you want to be. You got to be her. I know as trans women, it be certain things about our bodies that we don't like, certain things about our facial structure. It goes on and on, bitch. It goes on and on with us, what we could not like about ourselves, okay? But let me just say this. Start embracing those things. So for me, I felt uncomfortable, about wearing my shoulders out. Okay? About, wearing my legs out and, wearing certain parts, like wearing my body out pretty much. I will always be covered up. But I started challenging myself to show more of my body. And not in a way of like, but in a way of just like embracing it. And yes, I have changed over the years, so I have felt more comfortable. But still, embracing who you are and just going out and flaunting it, you'll be surprised that actually you'll get more attention from embracing your flaws rather than just covering your flaws up. That's a tip. That's a tip for somebody. Embrace your flaws. I challenge you to, instead of hiding your flaws, embrace your flaws and see how far it gets you. Okay, and start flaunting them a little bit more. Start showing what you're insecure about a little bit more, and you'll start to slowly feel more comfortable and more comfortable. Okay, and the last final tip for this video, I'ma just say this. Okay, I'ma just say this and I'm gonna be done with it. Trust in God. Through God, all things are possible. Okay? Through Christ Jesus, all things are possible. That woman that you want to be, I'm sorry, I got to say it. I know if you don't believe in God, then you don't need to be watching this channel. But for the ones that do, trust in God, the one that you want to be. The woman that you want to be, God is going to help you be that woman. If that's anything that you want to do in this world, anything that you desire in this world, with the right heart, God will help you to achieve it. You will get it, okay? So that is the final tip for this video. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. I know it was a little bit longer than videos I usually do. But I hope that a lot of y'all kept watching so y'all could really get this information. And I hope those chains, those mental blockages were broken, okay, with this video. So again, I love y'all. I really do. I love y'all. All my supporters, all y'all out there. I love the shit out of y'all. And take care. Go ahead and comment, like, subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification, that bell notification down below, so y'all can be informed when I got more videos like this, okay? So I ain't gotta keep sending out hella emails and shit, y'all. I'm not saying I got a problem with it, but shit, help a bitch out. But yeah, okay. I'm gone, y'all. Bye. See y'all next week.